Hi guys! In this video you will see two mysterious places in Vietnam. First one is Secret Cemetery and second one is My Son Sanctuary, which people often confuse with Angkor Wat. The history of this place is fascinating, and to this day neither historians nor scientists can fully explain how the pyramids here were built. Now the first step will be this strange cemetery where I found different types of graves with ornaments that were used by the Nazis but originally come from Hinduism. Even more bizarre, however, was the security, a live cow grazing peacefully among the graves. And one more question, did you know guys that the Vietnamese people regularly bring Coca-Cola to their deceased loved ones? You can find more information about this topic in my next video, but now focus on our second station and don't forget, enjoy every moment. Here we go, we finally arrived to My Son Sanctuary, and this place was not a city but a sacred sanctuary of kings. Once you enter, there's a buggy included in your ticket, which is not expensive, and this buggy can take you up. If you skip it, be ready, the walk is about 40 minutes and in this heat it can feel like a double dead. So think ahead and save your energy for what really matters, exploring the complex itself. Let me tell you a few fun facts and information about this place. Because it's very interesting, this complex was exclusively Hindu with Shiva as the central deity. And my son served as the religious and political heart of the Cham kingdom. So it was not Vietnamese, it belonged to Champa. Today it belongs to Vietnam and lies just 40 kilometers from Da Nang, so you don't have to book this tour with agency. You can easily rent a bike and explore it with your friends or family. This place was built between the 4th and 13th centuries, and it was a location of rituals meant to preserve cosmic order, where rulers were crowned and laid to rest. Inside the temples were lingams, symbols of Shiva that were not sexual, as many believe, but represented the pure creative energy of the universe. You can guys check it on internet how it looks. And in the meantime, I will tell you more about the architecture, because this architecture is not just decorative, it is ritualistic. Each temple follows a precise orientation, most often facing east. The structure symbolizes Shiva's body, and the entrance marks the transition from the profane world into the sacred. The bricks were laid with a precision that remains unexplained to this day. No mortar, no written record of the technique, as if the temples were born, not built. Okay, if you like it and if you plan to visit, just avoid coming at midday. The heat here is intense and it's the number one thing tourists complain about. So early morning or late afternoon is your best move. Walking here takes at least an hour and a half, sometimes more, depending on your pace. Also, you have here two options. Inside the complex, you can walk or rent a bicycle. But honestly, walking is perfect. You will move slower, notice more, and you won't have to constantly jump off your bike to explore. And you might be wondering why Hinduism was present here when Vietnam is Buddhist. The kingdom of Champa adopted Hinduism through intensive trade contacts with India. Unlike northern Vietnam, which was strongly influenced by China, Champa was culturally and religiously oriented toward India. And like you can see guys, this place is not interesting only because of the history, but here is also beautiful nature, so you can do here also meditation or just relax and enjoying the vibes. On your way back to Da Nang or Hoi An, consider stopping at the nearby waterfall. But if you are short on time, there are small local cafes and temples along the road where you can pause for a moment. Just be aware, many temples marked on Google Maps aren't actually open to visitors because they are private or closed.